What is going on, guys? Futurama Butthead Man here, back for another video. I'm going to be bringing you an unboxing and first impressions video of more Kingdom Hearts stuff. I was at Walgreens today picking up my prescriptions, and I saw this on the shelf for $10, and I just couldn't pass it up because Roxas is my favorite character, and I've been looking for one of him. And this figure was $9.99, but on sale for $5.99, so it was even cheaper than I thought. So I'm like, heck yeah, I gotta get this. So I'm going to be unboxing him, giving you my first impressions, and doing all that stuff. So let's get started. So first things first, we'll get him out of the package. There we go. Alrighty. So get him out of the box. And then here's the plastic that he's in. No twist ties or anything like that, but there is tape on the sides, so let's see if I can get through that. There we go. Get Roxas out first. There's Roxas. Put him there. There. And then we'll get his Oathkeeper Keyblade out. I wish he would have came with Oblivion too, but what are you going to do? But Roxas, you know, is a dual wielder. You can wield both Oblivion and Oathkeeper, so it'd be fitting, but whatever. Okay, so he's out of the packaging and all ready to go. So let's take a look at Roxas first. So, actually, no, let's take a look at Oathkeeper first. So, some pretty nice sculpting on it. Looks pretty accurate to the game. Those of you who don't know, Oathkeeper is actually the Keyblade that resembles the friendship between Sora and Kairi, and actually was made when she gave him a keychain of her Tallahassee shell Wayfinder thing that she made, and that transformed Sora's Kingdom Key into Oathkeeper. And since Roxas has connection to Sora, then that means he can wield it too. So, looking pretty nice. Now we'll look over at Roxas. Looking pretty nice. Got some, got the details pretty good. This is his Twilight Town uniform, not his like Organization 13 uniform. So, looking really cool. So a little bit of paint smudge right there, but doesn't bother me too much. And we've got his bracelet and his 2 rings. His pants that are like, all right here, it looks like he could be wearing the organization coat underneath this jacket and everything, or at least part of it, because got like this arm part and then half black, and then it goes down to like gray, almost like khakis. Some nice sneakers and everything. So yeah, looking good. So for articulation, Roxas can look up, not too far, look down a little bit. Can rotate his head 360. Got a bit of left and right movement there. The arm moves can do a 360 all the way around. And then the arm bends out all the way. Like, some of the joints are a little bit stiff, so you gotta be careful. So like that. Then he has a single jointed elbow. Wrist hinges up and down. He has a waist swivel, kind of. He can kick forward that far and not really too far back. He can totally do the splits. His legs can completely go straight out like that. He has a double jointed knee. It's kind of stiff, but it is there. It is double jointed. Here we go. As you can see, double jointed knee. Feet move up and down, and he does have a little bit of ankle pivot, as Shartimus Prime calls it. I subscribe to his channel too. So now let's get this guy let's get Roxas in a really dynamic pose. And there we go. We got Roxas in a pretty sweet pose, ready for action, holding the Keyblade with both hands, and just threw the ball for my puppy to catch. One little gripe I do have about this figure is that it's really hard for him to stand up when you bend his knees. If you want to bend his legs or anything, it's kind of hard to get both feet planted firmly on the ground and all that. I would have liked to put him in the pose that he and Sora do, where they're holding the Keyblade with both hands like further down here, and then both their knees are bent, kind of crouching. But the thing is, when you bend Roxas's knee and see, kind of have him more like in that kind of pose. If you're not quite sure what pose I'm talking about, I will put it on screen so you have a better idea of. So see, kind of bending at the knees. Boop! Boop! So he'd need to be leaned up against something or something, but I finally did manage to get him to stand if I do something like now I can't get him to stand back up. Let's turn the... See, like I said, it's really, really hard to get him to stand. There. So yeah, so that'll probably be the pose that I'll put him in when I put him on my shelf or something. So yeah, it's overall it's a good figure. I like it. Just like I said, has a hard time standing up would be my only little gripe, and then of course the little paint issue right there, but doesn't bother me too much. So yeah, so that was my unboxing and first impressions video. I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, be sure to drop a like down there. Be sure to comment, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so that you don't miss any more Kingdom Hearts related videos and other stuff that I upload. So yeah, I just wanted to bring you guys this little video of what I found and do an unboxing and first impressions on him. I really like him and all that. So until the next video, guys, this is Futurama Butthead Man signing off. Peace. I forgot to mention, another little gripe that I kind of have with this figure is trying to get him to hold his Keyblade. This hand that you put it in is very loose and flimsy, so the Keyblade is so heavy that it falls down, and so does Roxas. So that's why I usually try and get him to hold his Keyblade with both hands so that it's more secure, because otherwise it just flip-flops all around. Even if I try to put it in this arm, it's a bit sturdier, but it's still really flimsy because the hand is so small and the Keyblade is so big and heavy. So, hang on a second. Okay, so, see, he can hold it a little better with his other hand. It's not as loose and flimsy as this one, but it's still not secured the best for him to be able to, hold it. But, like I said, it's okay if he's holding it with both hands, but with one hand it's kind of not doable. That's why I try to get him to hold it with both hands. However, though, his wrists do kind of pop out, which is useful for making him able to hold his hold the Keyblade with both hands, because see, you can pop it out a little bit and then you can give it more reach, extension in that, and it does come all the way out, but it just easily pops back in. So I don't want to do that on screen with one hand because I'm worried I might break it. But anyway, so those are my two little gripes, is that he has a hard time standing up any other way except for straight upright position like this. And his hands are really flimsy, not really strong enough to hold the Keyblade. But anyways, you get what you pay for. It was only about $6. The ones at Walgreens are cheaper than the ones at GameStop. So I like it. For $6, I wasn't gonna pass it up because Roxas is my favorite character, and now I have an action figure of him. So yeah.